Okay, me and Masons are lined up. That's all we need.
You didn't say go, man.
That was awesome.
Guys, welcome to the 19th Terminally Online podcast. It is me, your host, Mr. Ubaru, Mr. Eliezex, and miaowson. Beandip isn't here because he chose work over us. He hates us. He hates all of you. He hates everybody. So messed up, dude.
You specifically watching right now.
Yeah.
Listening right now.
That.
You.
You should definitely overthink that.
Overthink that
100%.
and DM him saying, why do you hate me? Gaslight him. Let him know.
Yeah.
Let him know. Let him know. Yeah.
Gaslighting's real. We all know that.
Also put his home address in the DM.
No. I mean, probably not the best thing to do, but
Call his place of work. Let him know that he has obligations.
Well, it's like if you knew that, you probably know his home address, and then you know like his full name, which also he doesn't really hide because he's not the best content creator online, and he also does it as like an inside joke. Like, listen, I don't want to leak too much, but he changes in-name game to something a little alluding to real life a couple times. So yeah, he's not very smart with his choices, but it's all an inside joke. Like,
it's not even a real name.
It's not a real name. It's like a fake pseudonym name that he doesn't even believe in. You know,
Dude, you know, Six Scythe does that. His like PayPal and stuff is under a completely like random different. Yeah, it's under a completely fake like last name and stuff. So when we went to TwitchCon 3 years ago, he
was his sign in the fake name on that laptop?
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So, well, no, not on the laptop. If it was just like the login screen on the laptop, that's fine. But just like in his like outwardly, things you can see. It's not his actual last name.
He's got a layer divided.
Yes.
Okay.
A firewall.
Yeah.
So when we went to, so 3 years ago, everyone was like, "Oh, don't go to TwitchCon. It fucking sucks. It fucking sucks." But like me and him were like, "Okay, it's like it probably sucks, but like we want to make sure, you know." So we went for a day. And when we went to go grab our badges, they were like, they asked for his ID, and it was a different last name. So he had to like go through like all this fuck shit standing there. We were just standing out there in the sun for 20 minutes while he like got it all sorted out. But it caused him like actual problems because his name on his PayPal, which he used to pay for the TwitchCon ticket, didn't match his ID or passport or whatever.
He could have just said he got divorced, right, or something. Like, I just got divorced. So
I mean, maybe, but like,
I mean,
like,
I'm sure there was a way to get around it, but they also.
It's like he ended up getting in the end, so
yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Probably just showed him like the receipt or something. I don't remember exactly how he fixed it.
I will say, if he ever like has to recover his PayPal account and he sends them his ID and it's a different last name, it's gonna be a fucking whole other problem.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't even know if it's still like that though, because he doesn't stream anymore. You know?
Yeah.
It's
So,
more
like, maybe
it's like if somebody sent him money and then they lock his account. Like, let's say like he goes on a trip and then like he pays for like an Airbnb and he's like, oh, PayPal me this chunk or whatever, and then they lock his account. Then he'd probably be boned. But like, because he doesn't stream anymore, there's not a huge amount of income coming in from other sources, so it doesn't look sketchy. So it's probably unlikely.
True. Dude, PayPal's weird. I had to set up my first ever like what's it called, the like fucking like receipt
how to
that
get like getting paid an invoice.
Like, yes, an invoice. Thank you. I had to set up my first invoice the other day for a graphic that I made for a streamer, and it was I felt like I did it wrong because I didn't put in a whole lot of information, but I was like, whatever. It's like $20. It's like the first thing I've ever like made an invoice for. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Every like piece of thing, like any like art I've made, it's always been like, just send me the money on PayPal. I've never made an invoice actually through like a business account.
I wasn't going to do the invoice, but then I was like, I mean, it's like if there's any time to do it to like learn, like see what, see what the fuck is going on with it. It was definitely then. But so yeah, hey guys, if you need someone to make you things,
you need a graphic designer / editor / Alex will do it.
It's like, I love money.
Dude, I also
and the
love
new
money.
Switch is fucking $500. So,
well,
if you got a $500 job for me,
you probably
no one's buying a new Switch, man. You can't even get it.
$500, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Trump blocked the tariffs on that shit.
Yeah, I know. It's fucked. Yeah, it's fucked. It's doomed. I think at the very least, the new Pokemon game is going to be on the current Switch. At least. So,
Ooh, Pokemon.
I think I'll still
A lot of the
be able to
newer
play
games
that.
are going to be on the old Switch for a while.
Yeah.
It's like the Xbox One, Xbox 360 type thing where
Yeah.
they still made
the backwards
360 games.
compatibility.
But,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
That's dope.
But if you want to buy the new Mario Kart, yeah, that's
Mhm.
$600 fucking dollars for the Switch and the Mario Kart game.
Yeah,
the
'cause
game
it's,
itself is
actually
like 90.
Yeah, they upped
Or
the price
80?
of the games.
$90
I think it's like eight. I think it's
for
$90,
Mario
right?
Kart just to be able to
Yeah.
play online with people. Fuck.
No, that doesn't pay for the online, buddy.
Yeah, no, the online, Nintendo
Okay.
Online, yeah, that's a separate thing. $100.
Can I just say though? No, can I just say Nintendo Online is like $20 or $25 for an entire year.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's
good.
pretty good.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
That's a pretty good. Like, I don't play my Switch that much, but I still pay like that $20 price every year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
It's like
definitely
you might
worth it.
as well. If in the small like bursts of time that I play it for, that alone like makes it worth it.
Mhm.
Paying $25 for the entire year, and then like I get to play like fucking whatever I want. Like the new Pokemon game, or the last Pokemon games were fucking like multiplayer basically,
Mhm.
and then you can play fucking Mario Kart, Smash, whatever. Dude, I used to fuck with the fucking Pokemon fighting game.
the
fucking-
like League of Legends one.
No. Like
the League of Legends
Pokemon
one.
Switch
League of Legends.
The League of Legends one.
Pokken
Princess.
Tournament.
Oh,
Yeah, I was a Weavile main. That shit rocked. But now that game sucks, and I don't care anymore.
It's like I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh kid, so like whenever people talk about Pokemon, I feel like the loser at the lunch table. I'm just like, yeah, I didn't
Dude,
do
why?
that
It's
shit.
like
you just didn't hang out with the Yu-Gi-Oh kids. That's all it was.
yeah,
No,
it's like
I did hang out with the Yu-Gi-Oh kids,
Oh,
just not the Pokemon
Yeah.
kids. They're different.
yeah.
It's like people
They
who
were
played
different.
Magic. If you played Magic in like middle school, you're like actually like you're too advanced. Like you're like too autistically like above everybody else.
you were,
You're just
you were
like,
ahead
I
of the
play
time,
a real
bro.
game. I play
Yeah.
Magic. Yeah,
Yeah, the game with the functioning card game that like made sense.
yeah.
Now it's like
I
you
have
play
8,000
fucking
life points.
yeah. Now you play Yu-Gi-Oh and the shit's over in a turn almost every fucking
It's
battle.
so-
It feels like.
I had a friend who like made me invest into it like a Yu-Gi-Oh deck maybe like 5-6 years ago when he used to play like competitively at like game things, which like also I went to one of those. Not the most hospitably like enjoyable experience, but like everybody has a different kind of thing going to like events like that. But
Mhm.
yeah, like you invest like $200-$300 into a deck, and then like it's basically just pay to win. Like anybody who spends like thousands of dollars on their deck that's gonna be like bad in
Yeah.
like 2 to 3 months, like it's like, what are you doing this for? This is like for like $5 store credit at some fucking Hoboken like garbage like hole in the wall store that like you're gonna get like what like a little doo-doo card with store credit like for winning. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, it's
depending,
weird.
a lot of those tournaments, depending on where they're hosted and what they're hosted by, is actually like points. Like usually there's ladder points. So if you place
Mhm.
well in a random tournament that has the official ruling, you can go play in other official tournaments because
Mm.
you scored well in these random ones.
Yeah, I think that's what my friend was trying to do, but like it was a thing
Yeah.
of like I just live in a way more like remote like metropolitan area, so like it was all just like game shop like recreational, like if you just come
Yeah.
here and like spend money here, like you'll get like store credit type of thing. So
Mhm.
like it was more like the very it's like the pub stomping area equivalent of like, you know, these guys were just smurfing, bro. They were just turbo smurfing
They were
these lobbies.
smurfing.
It was fucked, but like it really is just like pay to win. That's why like that game wasn't fun to me, because not only did I not want to spend more than like $200 on a deck, but then I was just like, okay, I have some like really cool cards that I invested in that just aren't good
Mhm.
anymore, and I just
Mhm.
kind of like lost the passion for it. It was just one of those like quick fad kind of
I
thing.
think Yu-Gi-Oh's too complex now.
Yeah,
Like there's
like side
so many
decks.
different and there's just so many different like systems within it that it's just so complicated now.
There's also different formats.
Yeah. It's
Like,
just
it's not
it's
just
a lot.
like, here's my 60 card deck, let's play. There's like different
Yeah.
types of cards you can
So
have.
much
There's different
bullshit.
amounts of cards you can have that have different. Like it's so many fucking things.
But it's also like, even with like the Pokemon card game, like that shit's too complex just from the rip. Like that's why no one fucking plays it, because it was so fucking confusing to play. But then that's why people prefer like the virtual battling, like the VGC stuff,
Yeah.
where you can just build a team in the games, you battle there. But it's like that is like somehow less complicated, because like they still have the different like fucking, you literally just said the word, dude. I am freaking out today. Format, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. They have like the different formats, but like it's just like, okay, yeah, these Pokemon are banned in these formats. These moves are banned in these formats, and it's like that's it. It's very cut and dry, I feel like.
As like the Pokemon, the card game as a game is like there's too many moving parts and not enough moving parts. 'Cause
Yeah.
it has like the energies, which are like mana from fucking Magic the Gathering.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have to flip coins, and then like I don't remember if you guys have ever opened up any of those like
Mm-hmm.
trainer boxes or whatever. They have the little poke outs for 10s or for poisoned or like they have
yeah,
all the
I've heard of
status
that.
effects.
Yeah.
And you have to put them on the cards. Like it's too many things.
Yeah, they always come with like a set of like dice, and then it comes with the coin that you can flip. Yeah.
The
It's
flip
just-
coin, the little poke outs, like it's
Yeah.
too much.
I
It's
have
too
to
much.
say also, like, this is a very like white person thing to say, but like I'm like a board game like enjoyer. Like when I go to
Mhm.
like my family's house or whatever, like we get like a new board game like every month or whatever, and like play some shit. Like games nowadays are just not simple enough to like play as soon as you open it. Like you have to like read the rules for like an hour to understand some of these games, because they take like a simple concept like Settlers of Catan, if anybody's played that. Super simple.
I love that game.
Yeah, I love that
Terrible
game because
game.
I know it's great. It's great because all
Terrible.
you do.
Worst game
No,
ever.
no, it's great because all you do.
No, it's not.
Yeah, because you can dogpile people if you don't like.
That's the worst part about it. It's like Monopoly.
Okay, it's similar to Monopoly, but only in the fact of like you can like use your actual influence in the game if you want to. But Monopoly takes
Yeah.
like 5 hours to finish, where Catan is like 30 minutes, so it's not horrible. You know what I mean?
The problem is that when one guy's like about to win, because the whole point of that game is you're supposed to trade with people and like
Yeah,
make deals.
but it's all
But
optional.
when one person's about to win, all the other three people are like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay, so
I'm good."
Yeah.
So on that
Like-
part, there was like I had the same type of game. It was called like Civilization something. I can't remember what it was called. It's like Civ something, but it's like you pick like 6 regions at random, and it's like you're forced to trade. So like this is the complete like opposite of how Catan works, but it's supposed to be like a 30-minute to like an hour game, depending on how many people you have. You need 3 people minimum, just like Catan. So there's so many systems. There's like a war system, and there's like 3 systems inside of it. And then there's like a political system, and then this and this, and there's like it's like you need victory points to win. But like
It definitely sounds like Civ.
yes, it sounds almost exactly like Civ mixed with like Catan. Sorry, this is like very like nerdy. This is a very nerdy section of the podcast, but it's just like there's so many rules. I couldn't even sit there with like my friend and my sister and just like try to understand how to play this game without looking at a video. And even the video explaining it that has like hundreds of thousands of views didn't make sense. People in the comments are just like, dude, like this is pretty good. Thank you for explaining me. I'm gonna play this tonight. And it's like there's so many people like I still don't even know how to play this game. It's so bad. But yeah,
I
we
used
need
to
games
work
be
at a board
simple.
game cafe.
Yeah,
So I've
isn't that
played
crazy?
and opened like
Yeah.
600 board games and read so many rule sets.
What was your
and it's
favorite
never-
game?
I really like this game called Quacks of Quedlinburg,
Okay,
which is like
I'm gonna look
I really
that
like
up.
deck builders and like engine makers. So it's basically just like you're making potions, and every
Oh.
time you make a potion, you have a bag with a bunch of little things in it, and you pull something out. And every time you pull it out, it does something.
Ooh.
So every time you get coins, you buy more potion effects, you put them in the bag, you pull it out.
Okay.
I really like games like that. But there's also this other game called Sagrada, which is just like picking up tiles and making a board of like colored tiles that You're just basically, it's kind of like a bingo game, but it's cool.
Guys, we should all play a game on Tabletop Simulator.
That'd be a
Dude,
fun one.
I would love to play
Let's
that,
just play
except somebody's gonna
Catan.
fucking flip the table always. Somebody always
No,
flips the table.
no,
You just gotta turn that
no.
option off, and then we can play it.
Yeah.
I used to play
Yeah.
Tabletop Simulator a lot with an old friend group, and we wouldn't even play board games. We just do puzzles. We literally
Okay.
just Google like a complicated image, do a puzzle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last thing I did on that was build a puzzle.
What do you mean by that?
Ashamedly. It was definitely a hentai puzzle.
Okay.
It was
gotta
like
kill
me
this
and
guy.
No
like
one's
four-
pressing this
no,
guy
no,
for
no,
information,
no,
man. He's
Yeah.
just-
No,
That's a
it was just-
self-report.
Yeah, it was. I'm just. Yeah, no, it is. But it's funny. It's like me and like 4 friends in Discord were just bored at like 3 a.m. one day. So we're like, let's do a puzzle, and then we see this as one of the options, and we were like, oh hell yeah, this fucking sucks. Let's do this. So we did, and I don't think.
Okay,
I
but
don't
were
think
you like, this sucks, or were you like, this is awesome? Because this
We were
is
like,
this is
this-
in the past.
we were like, yeah, I mean, this is like 6 years ago, and it was like this sucks so bad it's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, because like people, like, we were doing it ironically, and like
Yeah.
that's, you can
Of
take that or
course.
leave that. I don't really give a fuck, but like, because like everyone's gonna be like, yeah, sure, ironically, but like, no, we were doing that ironically, but like it sucks because you know that people are doing that legitimately, like not ironically, like with friends laughing at it. People are sitting there alone in their room like, okay, this goes here and that goes there, and they're like trying to speed run it to jerk off or something weird, and it just,
Yeah, that like huffing
That's
breathing
why it
thing
sucks.
was not, you know, probably not the best
Yeah.
voice
Mhm.
comms to listen to.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it like, I had to really sell it, you know. And like, but yeah, anyways, Tabletop Simulator is fucking awesome. There's a lot of cool shit on there. Me and my friends used to play Uno on there, which was like
Ooh.
simple because
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
back, like I don't know how it is now, but like I haven't played this in I think apparently the last time I opened it was 3 years ago, but like I haven't
Yeah.
actually played a game on there in like 4 or 5 years probably, and like I feel like the games like aren't really like explained, so you have to know the rules ahead of time, at least depending on the game. I remember me and some friends tried to play Munchkin because like we used to play that in real life all the time, and then I moved away, so we were like, let's try to play it on this, and like there wasn't really any instruction,
Mhm.
so it was kind of like hard to like get into because we couldn't remember how to play, and we just gave up. But yeah,
It's like
That game is fucking
50-50 when
awesome.
you try to play tabletop sim with people online, because not only do you need the time to explain like what you're doing, you also need people's patience, and to be online and to have people's patience to actually go through with it. It's way different because somebody could just 360 walk away from their monitor and just go leave. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
yeah.
you don't need
Oh,
to stay
I
here.
remember too that we wanted to play Catan,
Yeah.
and so we tried it on that, but it was like too fucking annoying. So we found this one on Steam. and it was
Ooh,
like-
I played that one.
It sucks because
Yeah.
like
It's awful.
you if I remember correctly, it was like it was single player as like the base version, and I
Mhm.
think at the time or something you had to like pay
Make an
to
account.
play online.
Yeah.
It was fucking lame. So it's like if you just downloaded like the free bit and you just kept it free, you could only play single player against bots. And I'm like, this fucking sucks. Why would I
Who
ever
the
want to
fuck's
do
doing
that? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
ass.
actually like the loneliest shit of all fucking time.
I'm pretty sure there's like a Catan website.
That's the
That's
one.
what-
That's
Is it
what
really?
it is. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So it was the Settlers of Catan website, and then they put it into Steam, and they made it so you had to like buy a subscription to the website to play the game online with people. But initially, it was multiplayer for free because I played with a friend, and then it's like one of those like free access games where after you play a few times, they like try to like paywall you to like play again.
You
Which is
know.
kind of
Free
annoying. But
Settlers of Catan online.
I think they changed their
Play
model a
online.
couple times. There's probably one that's free
Four-player.
now, but yeah, I
That
don't know.
shit's so lame, dude.
Back in the day, like me and my friend were obsessed with it because we literally just like be like, "I'm gonna fuck you up, loser." We just like,
Dude, me and
like, you're gonna get
me and my
fucking
friends,
owned.
me and my friends in real life as kids, we used to be obsessed with Risk.
Oh yeah,
Risk was Risk was the game, but we were definitely like board game like we loved board games as kids.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
I wish I was more like
There's-
brain advanced as a child, and I could like compete with my older siblings because they were 5 and 7 years older, and they had much more intellect than me when it came to board games and actually trying. And I was just the dopey young kid who's just like, I want to play, you know. Like I was never I was never actually like could compete with somebody who's older than me. So, you know, that would have been a lot more fun growing up. But it is what it is.
Have you guys ever heard of the game Ticket to Ride?
Yep.
That game rocks.
Sounds familiar.
I was a huge fan of that game. It's just
It's like that one's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You get 3 little train thing. Like you have a map of the world, or a map of a country, or a map of a city, or like, and you get 3 little train tickets, and you have to build your train across to, you know, from point to point.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, there's like, you're just picking up colored train cars.
Yeah.
And you have to put like, okay, if I have 5, if I need to go across this thing, that's 5. I need 5 of one color train so I can put them all down.
Yeah. There's kind of like points given, like or like awards given at the end, where like you get that kind of like Mario Party stars. Exactly.
Wait, dude, this guy created an OSRS version of the board game Risk, and it's on Reddit from like 2 years ago.
What?
It's actually kind of sick.
That fucking rules. Yeah, put that on the screen, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that up somewhere.
That's so sick.
That
What the
looks cool.
fuck?
It's like, you can really make, if you have base Risk, you can really make anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can
Dude.
just draw a board.
We need more like RuneScape offshoot games, bro.
That looks really cool, except for the parts that a lot of it looks really small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just like a base concept that the dude like cooked up and
Yeah.
was like, this is cool. But like you could like make it like way bigger. Type of
Can I
thing.
just say there's like the little quest icons that are on it look very like AI generated.
Oh really?
Like
Let me
they
open
don't
it
look
again.
like they're on there correctly. Like they look like they were pasted on after. Maybe that's just me.
I think it's just because of the glow.
Maybe.
Like the glow on them doesn't look.
Oh yeah. It's the glow now. The cards are printed. I mean, I think for
Yeah.
what it is, like to do
No, I mean,
something
it's
like
super-
like if you're just cooking it up, they're definitely not like a graphic designer like making the game. You know what I mean? Like it's like they're just like homebrew, like making it at home, which is cool. So I have a lot of respect
Did
for
you
that.
see the thing in the bottom right that says updates until RS3 launches?
Yeah, that's how you know.
That's awesome.
uh,
That fucking rocks.
I'm
Love a
trying to
little
think. Are
jab.
there like there's that RuneScape board game that came out.
really?
Yeah,
I have no idea what it's called, but like,
RuneScape board game.
I know
RuneScape
I know a couple
Kingdoms.
people that RuneScape Kingdom.
yeah, Kingdoms.
Oh, there actually is. Okay, yeah.
It came out I think last year, but it didn't actually like, you know, it had to go through fucking, what's it called? Kickstarter or like whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
crowdfunding.
So, you
Yeah.
know, it had to
It's like I
It
think
kinda
this
looks-
is cool, but like nobody in my real life would play this with me because they're like, "What the fuck is RuneScape?" You know,
Yeah.
like I don't have like
Yeah,
a huge group
I think-
of IRL friends that played it where they'd be interested in that.
Which
I
is
feel like.
so sad because like, it's like a name association thing. It's like,
Yeah.
if people hear RuneScape, they're either not going to know what it is and not want to play, or they're going to hear what it is and be like, oh, that's a fucking RuneScape thing? No, thanks. That's fucking cringe.
Nerd emoji.
And those
It's
are
like this-
those are going to be the people that play RuneScape, by the way. Ew, a
There's this
RuneScape
website
board
called
game.
Board Game Geek, and you can learn like anything about a board game basically from it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking at the ratings for the RuneScape one. Most of the people have just rated it with a number, but there are some people who will put fucking time and effort into their rating, and like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are they good ratings?
I'd say it's a 7.5, which is
I mean, that's
got to be pretty good. You know?
Yeah,
like it's
that's not bad.
So that's boardgamegeek.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I looked up board game beak like a bird for some reason.
No,
That makes a lot more sense that it's geek, not beak. Okay. Yeah, this is cool.
Dude,
this
there's-
website is just like the website for anything board games. If you ever want to look about board games, learn about board games, see if it's good or bad, how, like, even if you just look at like a random board game, it'll tell you average playing time. They have like a complexity rating, which is like anything from 1 to 2. It'll be like, okay, you're gonna have to read the rules, and you know it's not gonna take a lot, but you're gonna have to read the rules. 3, it's like, okay, you're gonna have to read and understand the rules a little better.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you get to 4 and 5, it's like, this is a session to learn the rules. You have to have a class to learn the rules and understand it.
That's how I felt when we bought that new game. It was
Do
bad.
you guys remember RuneScape Chronicle?
The YouTube
The
channel?
game, the card. No. I
I remember that. I remember that.
The
Chronicle.
the
The
card
RuneScape
collector
Chronicle.
game. It was
Chronicles
it was-
RuneScape Legends.
Yeah. The shit was so fun. And I went to go look it up to like just see it again. And apparently like it was remade by a fan as Chronicle rewritten. And I want to play this again. So I might bookmark this. 'Cause
Dude.
this is crazy.
Bookmark that.
Bookmark that, dude. I remember like when it's like I'm still kind of playing through it, but like when I was playing Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, there was a card game in it, and I may have talked about it before when I was like first going through it. I may have talked about it on an episode, but there's a card game in it called Queen's Blood, and that shit is more fun than most games I've played in my life, just in general. And it's just like a card game. It's like a side stupid little card game within the game. And it's fucking awesome. It is so fun. It's just like a card battler game, but like there's 3 lanes, and you like every time you place a card, it gives you like real estate next to that, or like it affects different tiles in different ways. Like you can destroy other people's cards that are like 2 slots over and 1 down from you, or like you can in order to like expand, you have to get a card that places that like takes claim of like other slots, and then it places like a pawn there, and then you can place a 1 pawn is for like a 1 power card. You get 2 pawns on it, you get 2 power card, etc. And like I don't, it's weirdly in depth and really fucking awesome for just like a side thing in a game. It has nothing to do with it. I don't know, dude. I gotta play a fucking board game soon. I might tweak out actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like now that it's on the forefront of my mind.
We could do like a tabletop sim night or something for fun. That could be fun.
I'm down as fuck. I'm so down.
So yeah, guys. Drop your favorite board game in the comments, guys. What's your favorite board game? Mine actually might be Catan, just because I've played it the most in the past like couple years. But I know Mason's a hater. Mason got dumped on a little bit too many times in Catan, bro. It's like
that game is just bad.
I don't know.
That game when it came out 25 years ago, goated. But now there's so many better games just with us.
Well, I think that's the thing though, is that you've had so much more exposure to like a variety of board games, having worked at a board game cafe. Like, yeah, I mean, I think one of my choices would have to be super simple. Like, I don't know if Catan would be one of my favorites, but it would definitely have to be like Risk, or like, I only played it a handful of times, but it's always on like the forefront of my mind whenever I talk about board games, is Munchkin. Like, those games in specific are like the first games I think about when I talk about board games. So it would probably have to be one of those. I like the commitment of Risk. I like I have such fond memories of like playing Risk in my childhood friend Colton's like attic at his house. We would have like 2, 3, 4 friends over. We all just be playing in the attic. We had like a shitty little table up there, and we'd be sitting on like random objects that weren't chairs in his attic, and like we would just leave the board there until we could all reconvene again. It was, dude, it was so awesome.
Bro's
or like
living
there's
like
sometimes
Nickelodeon fucking childhood.
Yeah, bro, literally, bro. And like sometimes like the game would go so long, we would like call our moms, be like, "Can we just stay the night, please? Like we have something going on, and like we can't just leave. Like we gotta finish it,
bro."
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah, good times.
You know what sucks? MFC say their favorite game is Monopoly. Like, you suck.
Yeah. You gotta grow up
no
a little
one's
bit.
favorite game
Monopoly
is Monopoly.
go in the bag,
I love
little bro.
capitalism. Just say you love money, bro. It's like, just say you love getting money, bro. It's fine.
Yeah.
Money's on your mind.
My favorite game is Monopoly. No, it isn't, dumbass. You've just never played a real board game in your life.
That
Or they,
is
they're
true.
fucking-
or they
that-
haven't played Monopoly for like 6 hours and wanted to kill themselves yet. So
Dude,
yeah.
Or they always win.
Or they always
I don't
win.
even know
And
how you
fuck
win
you if you
Monopoly.
always win a Monopoly. Fuck you.
I don't think I've ever played a Monopoly game where anyone's won. No one ever wants to fucking.
Someone
commit to
always
that
loses.
shit.
Yeah.
That's me with
I think a lot of it is emotionally winning and emotionally
Mhm.
losing.
Yeah.
For sure. Because like you run out of money or like you have fucking you get bought out for all your fucking shits.
Assets,
like
yeah.
you're just cooked. Yep.
I don't even know how you win Monopoly. Like,
It's
is
literally
it when
just
everyone
for
else
it's like
doesn't have money? Do you?
I think it's like if you land on something and you can't pay it, like you're just cooked.
yeah.
Like you
Well,
have
you
to
just
start
don't pay
giving.
Oh.
Well, no, you'd have
Oh,
to.
yeah. When you have
Like, if
no
you-
money to pay for like rent and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You'd have to do that, or
You have to
like-
mortgage all your properties until you run out, and then like you foreclose basically.
Mhm.
And then people
Yeah.
you either auction off your properties, I'm pretty sure, or you sell it to the bank, and then you have to buy it back from the bank. And then the person who buys the property has to pay for the mortgage. So not only do you have to do that, but you have to pay for the person's fucking up, and then like there's also like a million different rules. Like you don't have to play the
Yeah.
way they do it. Like I was playing with my mom, and like my mom just straight up like gave all her like assets to like her husband, and I was like, bro, like you're literally just like we're sitting here for 45 minutes delegating about like trying to calculate shit to like pay off all the things, and you just gave it away like and then me and my sister were just like, fuck this. We just got up. We were just like, no. And this is where everybody,
That's-
this is where everybody
You're
doesn't
fucking
win.
cheating.
Yes, it's like this is where everybody doesn't win. It's because nobody plays by the rules. It's like game's
That's
just
the
too
other
long.
part. It's
Yeah.
like you play with younger family members and older family members, and then someone's like, "I can't pay for this." And it's like, "Here, I got you," and gives them $100 to fucking pay for it. It's like, what the fuck?
It's
is
like,
the point?
no, man, let him fucking fail.
yeah,
He
that's fucked
fucking
up.
made his bed. He can lie in it.
Fucked
Is
up,
he your
bro.
favorite? Be honest, Mom. Is he your favorite? You wouldn't give me money in this situation.
So fucked up, dude.
You'd say, "Get bent, motherfucker."
Yeah. That shit's so fucking funny. The idea of like that's like Mario Party or like Smash Bros level.
Oh god.
Just like causing fucking problems
Mhm.
within like your friend group or within your family.
I feel like it's Mario
shit-
Party is the worst. Mario Party is like where you actually Mario Party is like the Settlers of Catan of like Nintendo games. I feel like 'cause you can just gang up.
Dude,
with
the thing
people.
is,
yeah.
you'll get to fucking a Bowser thing, and it's like, who are you gonna take a star from? And
Yep.
everyone's looking at you like,
It better not
Not
be
me-
me, motherfucker.
not me, right?
It better not be me, motherfucker.
Not me,
I'll
right?
beat your
We're
fucking
boys,
ass.
right?
I know I have 3
Oh.
stars and I'm in first, but not me, right? Who the fuck else am I supposed to take it from?
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
me though, right?
No,
Not
it's
me,
like
though.
you have to choose. Okay, fine. I'll choose random. I'll choose random. It's like all I can do. I'll choose random, and it still lands on that person. It's like, okay, cool. You did that on purpose. You knew it was gonna fucking land on me, didn't you, motherfucker? No, man. How the fuck would I know that? Yeah, yeah. We got to play that. I see. Fucking Smosh does Mario Party, but try to lose. So like, the goal is to come in last place, and like that concept to me is so fucking funny.
That would be
Or
funny.
like they did a Mario Kart, but like try to come in 7th place, like 7th place wins. Like
Yeah.
that shit would rock.
Everybody
So
just, like,
hard.
That's
stalling
cool
the
because like
race.
you can't just like sack at the end, because then all 4 people you're playing with are just all gonna sack,
Yep.
right? And it's
Yep.
like, okay, that's stupid.
It's like you have to time it and play it just right.
Yeah.
And it's like
That's
yeah,
an
that
interesting
shit's so
concept
funny.
for like it'd be like a funny video or like a series, like trying to get like a
Oh,
specific
absolutely. Yeah.
placement. Yeah.
Those videos are always so fucking funny. I'll say it. Modern day Smosh, funny as fuck, bro. Sorry.
Kill
they just
him,
are.
pitchfork.
okay, here's
It's
where
so
it's like
funny.
it's not modern. It's not modern day Smosh. It's the fucking Smosh gaming. The Smosh gaming
Yeah.
stuff has always been kind of lit.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, they're funny, dude. And like sometimes they play characters, like they do these gentleman episodes where they all talk like this, and they're like in a fucking like stupid like get up and like
Three-piece
top
suit,
hat and shit.
monocle.
Yeah, it's so
Top hat.
fucking funny, bro. Can we wrap up this game? I've got a date with the mistress at 7, a date with the wife at 8, and my child comes back from the mines at 9. Like, dude, they're
Yeah.
so fucking
I
funny,
can respect
bro.
that like improv level people have, especially doing shit like Smosh, but like it's always like the thing of like when a big content creator sells their channel and then like it comes down to, okay, who's replacing them? What's the fall off gonna be like? What are the new owners gonna do with the intellectual property of the brand? Are they gonna tank it or is it gonna survive? And I'm surprised Smosh survived for as long as it did, because like people like Ray William Johnson, that shit instantly died, even though it's literally the Tosh.0 format and like the ridiculous format, and the only reason those shows work is because they're on like nationally syndicated television, whereas on
TV,
YouTube
people fucking have to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rob Dyrdek from Ridiculousness is like one of the richest people like in television history, because he has like 50 seasons of the same show, and he just renewed his contract, and just like they just have that shit nationally syndicated. So when you look at the MTV charts of like what's on, it's like Ridiculousness like 80% of like the whole block of a day. It's like actually it's crazy because people just
the thing
want
is that they
moments.
could show old ass fucking clips and no one's gonna know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, because
have you
people who
ever
watch
seen what's
TV don't know shit.
That prank show? I'm sure there's a bunch of them, but like, there's just TV shows where they just like, oh, I'm gonna go hide in a trash can, and anytime someone walks by, I'm gonna go like this.
Yeah.
And they just do it for 3 hours, and it's a fucking 30-minute episode. Like,
yeah.
I mean, true.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, bro. But like, dude, I know that like after Smosh's like parent company went down, they were like recording episodes out of like fucking people's houses, like
really?
Just trying to stay alive.
They're
Yeah,
I mean, they
alive.
like had
Rough.
like a shitbox series of events that happened to them, and
Yeah.
They fucked up.
you
Shout
know
out
what's coming
Smosh.
back actually?
What?
Content Cop.
Yep.
Oh
Saw
yeah,
that.
Content Cop, dude.
2 days
Who
from
do you
now.
think is gonna be his first victim?
I don't know.
It seems like it might be Sam Hyde, because that's like his birthday, and that's what somebody quote tweeted the tweet with. Because it's like his birthday's April 16th, so like it could be that. I think the easiest low hanging fruit would be H3H3 Productions. That's pretty easy.
I think it's gonna be H3H3 for sure.
Yeah, it's either one of those two. It's either Sam Hyde or H3H3 is my guess.
I think Sam Hyde hasn't really been in like he's always like
Guys,
perpetually in the spotlight, but he's not
who
like
the fuck is
in
Sam Hyde?
you.
He's
What?
you've definitely seen a meme from him before. He's the guy
That's
who looks like very.
crazy.
I mean, I don't want to judge him on his appearance, but he's a very unkempt man, and he's got a scuffed beard, and his glasses
Do I have
are
to
like
Google
this. Yeah, just look up.
Yeah, it's
look
like
up
if you-
Sam
if you-
Hyde. But he's known for
I've literally
being.
never seen this guy in my life.
Okay, well,
That's
there's
crazy.
memes of him all over like YouTube and Twitter and shit. But the
Mhm.
whole thing is like he's the type of guy that just makes like super like out of right field jokes, and will just like try to like put people down a peg by like making fun of them and being like ironic the whole time. And like he garnered a lot of attention because he had a show on Comedy Central that got taken down because he made like racist jokes basically on nationally syndicated TV, and then they
Yeah.
like fucked over his program. So then he just has been doing stuff like solo content, and it's just like all his content is like supported by people who fuck with him
Is his
basically.
thing the Sam Hyde show? Is that?
It was called $1 Million Extreme, I think was his show. But
I'm just
like
looking at his YouTube channel.
yeah, but like he does like a podcast. He does like, I think his content is specifically on a website that he uploads like that's like
I just
paywalled.
looked at his fucking Twitter at.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know.
Yeah.
Is it, yeah.
Dude, it's so crazy because when he's not like being a fuckhead and he's not like being racist and shit, he's pretty fucking funny. I'll say it, bro. One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life is his fucking TED Talk where he like went to a college.
You want to go troll them?
Yeah, he went to a college and put on a TED Talk where he's basically saying that like we needed to control the population and like kill old people.
Yeah.
It was so fucking
He
funny
also
to
like
me, bro.
showed up in like a medieval like 14th century like outfit,
Yeah.
and was wearing like he's wearing like a knight's armor, and like was like everybody in the audience like believed him at first, and then like it's just like an
It
improv
devolved.
set. Yeah, and then just like Like, I think the joke with him is nobody can tell when he's being serious or like ironic because he just has this like deadpan delivery. And that's kind of what his humor is like devolved into. It's kind of like, this is very like esoteric into like how Bean Dip thinks about jokes, where he's like, if you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you're stupid. So it's like, that's the kind of like, that's literally like the level of like humor that he operates on. So like, that's why I think Bean Dip, like, he probably doesn't morally agree with him because he makes horrible jokes, but you know, I think that's like Bean Dip's level of humor.
Bean Dip is the woke Sam Hyde. What a crazy thing.
Honestly true. Honestly pretty true.
Crazy comparison.
Yeah. If I tweeted that, he'd probably kill me.
Dude.
When I meet up with him IRL.
We should all tweet that after the podcast.
No, that's gonna get
Just at
0
the same
likes.
time right now, that'd be really funny. We should just do it now during the podcast.
Yeah.
Live tweet.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I fucking miss Bean Dip, bro. He needs to come back.
Yeah.
That guy needs to quit work forever and be on the
That
podcast
guy needs to
with
fucking
us.
grow a pair of balls for about his work. There's no way that he woke up today and said, yeah, guys, I'm working a double.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Boss called me in. It's like, bro, it's your day off. You don't need to fucking
Yeah.
go in on your
Don't
day off.
answer.
Yeah.
There's a lesson to everyone. Don't answer if your boss calls you on your day off, unless you really need. Oh, dude, why is that? I always forget that that's your fucking phone background.
Minion. Rich Minion.
You made me lose my train of thought completely.
Stop
Yeah,
that.
if your boss calls you, fucking don't answer that shit. I used to tell my boss at my like second job, I think, I would tell my boss that my phone was fucking broken. Like I could hear them, but like the microphone on it was broken.
Yeah.
So I just never answered calls.
That's a pro strat.
It is.
Yeah, my
Until-
my cellular LTE band is smashed on my phone, so like I can only on Wi-Fi can I hear you, and my Wi-Fi just went down, so I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah. And then they
like
would,
I just had an outage, and then you show
it
him
got
on
to a
maps.
point where like he would text me and I would just be like, oh sorry, I just woke up, like 4 hours later.
That's
It's
fire.
like, the thing is when you answer like once or twice that you can fail for someone, you're
I'm
the
calling
guy.
you.
You're
yeah,
literally
You're
they're
the
calling
guy.
you every time.
I
Yeah.
think he
Hey man, you want
realizes.
to come work tonight? We need a plus one.
Yeah.
Hey
I think
man,
he-
someone called out. Can you come work tonight? Hey, I know you're working this morning, but can you also work tonight?
Yep.
Right.
I think he realized he became the guy, and now he has to play the villain part where he's like, fuck my life. Like, I have to do this. But, like, he doesn't really need to. Like, he gets paid, he gets compensated very well for what he does. And, like, in my opinion, when you are a good worker like he is, like, he sells furniture, and I'm sure he
Mhm.
doesn't care about people knowing that because he's talked
talked
about it
about it
100
last
times.
podcast.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Mhm.
But, like, he does a very good job in making sure people actually get what they want, and he doesn't oversell people. And, like, I just think Bean Dip is a really nice guy, and people often try to take advantage of him. Even friends that I've talked to
I
him
know
about.
we do.
Yeah. Show up to the podcast, okay? We're guilt tripping him now. No, I'm just kidding. But like, genuinely, like, he is a good person, and I think people take that in stride, and they take advantage of that because, like,
Yeah.
you know, Bean Dip publicly is not very well known as a likable person, especially on Twitter, because of how he operates and like makes jokes.
Because
and-
his tweets are terrible and he fucking reply guys under women's posts and says,
Yeah,
hey man, join my polycule.
yeah,
I'll make sure you eat well.
yeah. It's like horrible tweets sometimes. It's about 50-50 if it's a good or bad tweet. But you know, I think he genuinely is like a really nice guy, and obviously a bunch of you who watch the podcast like resonate with him and like him. That's why he's a big part of why you
Mhm.
watch, and like we obviously want him to be here. But consistently recording every week and scheduling stuff, it's difficult because like he really is like a hard worker and he tries to
Yeah.
bust his ass. So, you know, we obviously support him and want him to be here, but you know, Mason can't make it sometimes, Alex can't make it, Bean Dip can't make it. Sometimes, like, eventually it's just going to be like a one-man podcast at some point where nobody can make it, and it's just going to be somebody,
It's just gonna be me
Talk to a
sitting here
wall.
going like, "What's going on,
Hey
guys?"
guys,
hello, princess.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna
ask
sit here
you.
and monologue for an hour and a half.
I feel like I
Yesterday I
should.
woke
really-
up,
I really
worked
need to.
out, went for a walk.
Why is it that
My
we?
dog
Dude, you sound
Yeah,
like
it's like
Rendy,
my
bro.
butt.
Sound like Rendy on his video. Oh, dude, did you guys see that recent tweet by Rendy?
No.
Was it the fucking
It's the one where
application thing?
he's like, I'm locked in a closet. I need a wife. I can't finish this
Yeah.
video until I or I can't leave the
Yeah.
closet until I finish this RuneScape video. Sending wife applications, like, need a wife in 3 months. That's when I want to be wed. Like, that can't be real. Like, it has to be for YouTube. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way it's real. I don't know.
It could be real.
I don't know.
It could be real.
It just sounds like it's for content because it's so insane. But also, like, I don't know.
That
I
guy
don't really
wears
know,
that
Randy.
guy wears a gold jacket. It could be real.
Dude.
That's my only like distinction
Yeah,
of him.
that guy just wears a gold jacket and he looks like
That guy
Versace
tick-eats
Willy
in the fight
Wonka.
caves. That guy tick-eats in the fight caves and wears a gold jacket. It could be real.
what does that mean? What is that? I don't even know what that means.
It means exactly how whatever you the first thing that comes to your head whenever you think about it, that's what it means for sure.
I do love his Buffalo Wild Wings video that got taken down there. That's a staple. It's a
I
favorite.
vaguely remember that video.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we talked about that one time, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, he like went
I don't
into
really, I don't
Buffalo
really
Wild
follow
Wings
people and see what they're doing. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean,
really.
it's hard to pay attention to what everybody's doing on YouTube because there's so many RuneScape creators now. But like
I
that
don't
was a
even get
video from
RuneScape
years
videos in my
ago.
recommended anymore.
It's probably because you don't watch them. It's probably why
Yeah.
it's not on there.
Yeah. It's like can I say something controversial? It's like
Nope.
RuneScape YouTube, it's a little stale. It's
I
like
think you just
I
don't
mean,
like
a little more-
RuneScape. That's why you don't watch it.
I think it's picking up a little bit with like the unique series going on now.
yeah.
But like I think a lot of the time in the past it's just been like one trend takes over the entire space and like that's
Mhm.
all you fucking see.
That's
and
the
like
mainstream
that shit
for sure.
that shit sucks. Like I'm sorry, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I just don't like RuneScape YouTube because like a lot like I like the unique ideas. I don't like chunk lock shit or like tile
Yeah.
man shit, which
I mean,
I've
that's all sad.
expressly
There's
said
only
in the
one
past.
good chunk
like,
lock account, and it's Limport.
that is true.
That
is
guy
true.
actually is committed to the bit. He's been committed to the bit.
Mhm.
Yep. Yeah. That
That
guy
guy's
like-
a go.
I respect
guy
people who
constructed bagged plants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was
I-
crazy.
I respect people who will sit there and like create a concept and like stick to it. And I think the hardest thing with RuneScape YouTube is consistency because oh yeah, you see those long ass like 6-hour videos are like I locked my account to like this chunk for 337 days. No normal human being is going to play the game that way because it's going to get boring. The whole reason that
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
watch those videos is because this guy is so autistic. He's going to sit in this square in RuneScape and get 99
Yep.
wood cutting on regular trees because he hates his life. You know what I mean? Like, and you're like,
Yeah.
I want to watch
I'm gonna use a
him
mithril
do
axe
that.
on this yew tree for 400 hours.
Yeah, like
Yep.
Okay.
that sucks.
Cool, man.
Balls.
You did a
But, like,
great job, buddy. Are you proud of what you did? Because
But-
you shouldn't be.
But like you have to respect people who put the time and effort into that. And I've been like watching more series as I've been like trying to develop and make series myself. So like I totally get it and I have a lot of respect for people who are innovative with their content because all like we've said this a million times, but all RuneScape videos that do well are all people who are really good at storytelling and then having at least good enough visuals / like interesting content to talk about where it can actually bring it somewhere like and most people's goals who do RuneScape content is to try and break outside of RuneScape because that's what like Settle did, that's what Gillenor Games did with Soup, like all these like huge creators who have like multi hundreds of thousands of followers. It's like those are the people who are doing really well. Like this alien food guy, like I didn't know about this guy. I think I have him in the background, but like he's got these like cool concepts for this account that he's been building, and I've just been like watching like all these different videos and I'm really surprised how many views they have based on like the stuff it is, but it's because they've built that following to like
Yeah.
really like they're just really good at storytelling, and I think that's what's always going to win as a YouTube video no matter who you are. It's like, is the editing good? Is the storytelling good? Are you compelled? Are you interested? And then once people see that, they just want more. And that's why Swampletics was so great. So yeah, as long as you have that,
Yeah.
then you can't lose.
I mean, it's a unique idea, right? And then like there are people who are like, oh, I should take that unique idea and make it my own thing, and then it's like, okay, that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everyone wants to be a diamond in the rough, right? Like, that's the whole point of YouTube and everything about it. But
Yeah.
It's all just trying shit.
how many times can you empty out your bank on an account and say, I only have an MSB?
Yeah.
I only have.
People love
That's
that
just
shit.
that's just every PKing video.
Yeah.
I just like, I don't know.
Rebuilding with only a whip. Rebuilding with only an MSP. Making
And
$1
then,
billion with only a dragon dagger.
And then the first part of it is them fucking not even using it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
they
go
looting in the wilding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go loot for 14K. They go buy a stam and fucking 3 teleports and like, there's this money making method where you buy sapphire necklaces and enchant them and then sell them at the GE. Okay, so I just did this for 4.5 hours and I made 200K.
Starting with only a dragon dagger, trying to make $1 billion. Okay, so first thing we're doing in this series is we're selling the dragon dagger and we're buying teleport rings.
Sell the thing we need in the thumbnail because we don't need it anymore.
That is so fucking funny. Yeah, I don't
You gotta
know.
have a good hook, man. You gotta have a good hook.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to actually have content that delivers on what you say it is. The clickbait era of YouTube is over. Nobody gives a fuck. The watch time was down. You gotta actually make content that people want to watch.
I think we're going
man.
into a recession of everything.
Yeah.
Like, content cough is coming back. Like, I think people are gonna start reusing old ideas and.
Oh, people do that all the time, anyways. I feel like.
Oh yeah, but
that's never
like
stopped.
more often. Like, you're gonna see a lot of like, didn't this already happen? Like.
Yeah, you get the deja vu. You're like, huh? Like,
Yeah.
we already did this.
Yeah. I think we need more like I don't know, just more unique ideas. Like I think one of the best ideas I could say in terms of like personality based like RuneScape videos is like something like Top Tuesday from Prison Joe. Like that has got to be like one of the more like unique things. Like no one else is doing that. Like an interviewing other creators and stuff.
Kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. While also making it heavily like RuneScape-ified.
Here's the other thing. Nobody collabs.
Nope.
Well, yeah, that's true.
There's no collaboration videos. There's no. Like, the thing is, I don't think people want to watch a RuneScape funny moments of like I know people watch Will's videos, but that's just like a highlight stream of it. You know what I mean? It's just highlights of it.
It's like
You're watching
does that
it for
even
his
count? That guy.
personality.
It's like that guy is
Yeah.
like that guy's
But like,
viewer
you know what I
base
mean? Like,
is
no
so
one wants
different.
to watch
Yeah.
me, you, like the three of us were just gonna go do trio raids for 6 hours and upload us saying dumb shit and funny shit. Do people really?
I think that's where I think people would absolutely watch funny moments if it was done correctly.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like I uploaded one video. My first RuneScape video ever was literally just that. It was a funny moments video. And like I have fucking 200 subs because I used to make like Minecraft videos and shit. But like, and that video got almost 450 views, which like from nothing to like that is really good for a first video, I think.
Yeah.
Especially like a lower quality video. Yeah, I think that for like a funny moments, you have to get the clicks first. Like that's where clickbait really matters, because like you get it in. Like for that one, the thumbnail, I made it like the fucking meme of the guy going like this, and then like there's the top chest with like a scythe, the pet, the dust, and the sanguine kit in the top chest, and like just a clickbait title, and then like people will watch it because like they want to see what the fuck the thumbnail's referring to. Then you put that, 90% of the way through the video, and like you've already won. So I think
it's
the funny
also
moments
hard to get people to like stick all the way through, because you got to like drip feed them like the concept of what you're selling. That's what like I've been learning through doing stuff with like the podcast specifically, because I'm trying to do like different concepts for like the thumbnails and like selling the title, because like relatively speaking, we're pretty small in terms of the content creator sphere on RuneScape. Like, and like,
I mean, even in YouTube in general, like we're a little blip.
Yeah. So like having a presence on Twitch means nothing when you don't have content on YouTube where you're established, because you're just like you're still a nobody, right? Even if you get like 100+ viewers on Twitch, if you don't translate that over to YouTube and like start building something with the following you already have, Like it's way easier to do that. But like starting on YouTube and then going to Twitch is way easier because you get a natural progression of an actual algorithm that helps you as long as you build
Think
something.
think about, oh, I have 10K subs. I'm sure at least 1% of these people will show up to my Twitch stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's pretty good already, instantly.
Yeah.
Especially for the RuneScape section. That is fucking insanely good.
I mean, and also like if you're really good at editing and people love your videos, they want to see you live. They want to see the process of you like making a video behind the scenes. Like people love watching that shit. They want to see who's making the content they enjoy. And that makes sense. Like
that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to be along with the journey. That's why people like we mentioned Limpwort earlier. Like people love watching that guy's live streams, even though he's doing the most boring shit of all time.
He be chilling.
It's because they want to be there. Like, well, one for the interaction, obviously, but like they want to be there for the chunk rolls, bro. It's like he does the chunk rolls live on stream, and like it's like a hype moment, you know?
Yeah.
They want to be there for the fucking product.
Yeah. Exactly.
Obviously, you know,
Hi,
no one wants to
YouTube.
contribute to the product, but like you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, you know, everyone wants to be there when it happens. Like, have you ever watched a fucking... Anytime someone's streaming and they're at the end of a raid, viewer count goes up a little bit.
Yep.
Anytime someone's doing his Infernal Cape, it goes up a little bit the further they get into the waves.
Yep.
Anytime someone, you know, like, clue opening
then-
streams, those are just free viewers because everyone wants to see what the fuck you're getting in the fucking caskets.
Yeah.
Dude, people love that shit.
I
They
love-
love the dopamine. Yeah.
Yep. I love the Inferno streams too, because it's like, it's like as you get higher and higher, like your viewer count progressively gets higher and higher, and then like if you die, whoop, fucking
Fall
right back
off
down
instantly.
again. Everyone
I mean-
fucking leaves.
Dude, that happens to me all the time
Inferno
when I
day
speed
one
around.
was literally, this guy's on 64, this guy's on 65, and everyone fucking goes and hops in their stream.
Yep. Yep.
Dies, boop, gone.
Boop,
Yeah.
gone, closed. Don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be there to see the reaction of like your first cape or whatever.
That's
or like
why.
if you got the CUA you were
That's
going
why
for.
when you're doing a first cape, you have to milk it. Like it's cringe, but like you have to like go wave by wave and slowly drip feed people because it's so much different than a YouTube video. Like in a Twitch chat, like people want to see you. They want to see you win, or they're there to hate watch you. It's like 50-50.
Yeah.
They're either there
People
to
want
hate
to see you
watch.
die.
Yeah, people want to see you die. They're like, yeah, fucking just make a mistake right now and suck and take a 200 hit. Like just die right now, insta die.
Dude,
Yeah.
one of the most memorable moments of me playing RuneScape in general was me streaming Inferno, and like I think Mason was there when it was like my first time getting kind of far, and all the pillars died, and I was just running around the room like with a chicken, like my head was just cut off, bro.
Yeah.
And like I was brewed down, and I landed 2 ice blitzes on the meleeers. That were chasing me, it was on the meleeers, and like everyone in chat was like freaking out, and I was freaking out, and like everyone was trying to tell me what to do, but like I was tweaking the fuck out. I wasn't paying attention at all, and I just ended
Bro
up
had
dying.
no head, he was just fucking running around.
Yeah, and it almost worked.
It almost worked.
Yeah, because I killed the ranger, but then I somehow landed those freezes on the fucking meleeers, and then the major revived the ranger, and that guy was fucking cooked from there.
Yeah.
The shit, yeah, do it. Like first time capes are just so fucking
Such good
fun to
content,
watch, bro.
Mhm.
Even
They
like
are, they're so
even the
good.
speedrun guys love watching it. Like Juicy is doing his first cape, and like he just got to Zuck for the first time yesterday, and like bro, his chat was exploding. Everybody was like, "Holy fuck, he actually got past triples. He didn't suck and get like he didn't get like a random ball to hit him and fuck up. Like he was fully locked in, and it was crazy. Like I saw his attempt. I think it was yesterday, 2 days. I don't know what it was, but it was a couple days ago, and he flicked the mage and range set like first attempt at Zuck. Like he actually was flicking it because he's been learning so much about it. And he hasn't gotten to Zuck yet, which is nobody. Like, I didn't do that for 30 KC. I just sat there and just tanked the Ranger the whole time. And he's actually trying to do, like, advanced concepts, which.
Bro, I still tank the ranger.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
It's like,
I don't care.
I only recently just started to, like, flick just because, like, I will have less pots or whatever. But, like, you know, it's crazy, like, how good people can get now, even though they're not at a certain level of like completing content. You can still have all this knowledge and be amazing, but you just haven't finished it.
There are people who have done 5,000 tobs who can't do a 2A.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just get so good at one piece of content, and you're just like, yeah, I don't know.
Dude, there are people who've done 5,000 tobs and only know how to do the range roll.
True.
There's people who've done 2,000 tobs and don't know the fucking attack cycle of Verzik.
Yeah.
That's
which
crazy.
is insane to me.
R.I.P. McNeil. shout out steroid.
R.I.P. McNeil, dude.
Shout out steroid, bro. That's the goat. It's fucked up.
Gone but never forgotten.
Real.
Jarl cannot count.
They should fucking
That's such
add
a
it.
funny
They should,
tweet, dude.
Yeah.
dude, they should add a statue in game for McNeil.
They
For
should.
real.
They never would.
Well, no,
People got
because
mad when they added a duck for streamers.
Dude, it's like
The
They
duck
added a
had a
fucking-
name.
what is
it's like
it?
they
What
gave-
is that? Who was it?
Aaron Timo got a duck named Aaron in the Falador fucking park.
Mm.
There's a couple people who got
fuckers.
like random names for like things. Who cares?
yeah,
Some people do.
yeah.
But Settled gets a fucking dumb little crossbow and no one fucking gives a fuck.
Bodie gets a boat.
Well, everybody loves that guy. Why would they hate?
Yeah.
Love that
Has
guy.
Settled been uploading YouTube videos?
Yeah, he has like a second channel where he uploads.
Well, I know that, but like,
I think like he only uploads like big series updates on his main one, and he plays like that McTile account or whatever on his alt account, unless he has a new
Yeah.
series. Maybe I don't remember.
he hasn't uploaded since Leagues.
Yeah.
4 months ago.
I think also when you're the biggest creator in a section, like those
He
guys,
also hasn't uploaded on the other account in a month.
like those guys are like building huge pieces of content to basically sell and add in a video as well, because that's their whole livelihood. Once you
That
build,
is the other thing is like
yeah,
every single video has an ad. Every single one. And like I understand that like
Dude,
those
it's the
people
huge chunk
pay
of
a
how they
lot.
make money. Yeah,
but like the fact that that's like there's no way that you're only uploading when you get like 5-digit number? Yeah, I guess I'll upload this video with the ad in it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
There's a price requirement for you to upload a video.
that's yeah. Like
Yeah.
no one uploads videos for the love of the game anymore. Because you can't.
I mean, I think they,
Yeah.
I think they do. It's just about like how subtle the ad is, and also like how like your intention with it. Like and like we've talked about this before. I think it's also like on the base podcast they talked about this, but it's like the intention of people putting the ad in. It's like everybody knows that like, oh yeah, you're just getting your bag. We support you.
Mhm.
But like years ago, people would be like, "Fuck you, sell out! Like you're a fucking scumbag! Like you're ruining your series." And that
I mean,
whole
I've been
era
taking
has
some
changed.
fucking mobile game ads, but that's because they've been paying me way too much money. I think they've been paying me way too much money.
It's like everyone has a number, bro.
The thing is like if you see an ad on my stream ever, it's because they're paying me a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I mean, that's the
Fuck
only
it,
reason
yeah.
to take ads in general is because
Yeah.
they're actually paying the creator what they're worth and or more.
mhm.
There
Yeah.
are people who will take peanuts for it just because they need it, and that's also like totally fair. But like, I think it's way different to do like a YouTube video where like they're paying you thousands and thousands of dollars versus like streaming, because I think streaming is way more fickle, and they just want any free advertisement they can get, and then they'll just pay you like a flat rate or whatever it is. They'll just pay you a chunk of money. And then like
Yeah.
a lot of the YouTube money, how they pay you is like they'll give you like a chunk of money, and then like if it does really well, like you'll get like residuals off of it. Like if it's like 15% off, whatever, it could
Mhm.
be like factor, like you're gonna get a kickback or something for everything you get.
Yeah. I also think that a lot of those are kind of scummy because like
Mhm.
for smaller creators, like
Yeah.
a lot of the fucking things are like, okay, yeah, it's like we'll pay you, but only if you can get like 10 people to like
Yeah.
sign up for this game and play it for 2 hours. And it's like that's a kind of a big ask for like smaller creators. And even then it's like $10 per person.
It's like
and it's
nothing.
like, okay, we'll give you $100 if you can get fucking 10 people to sign up for this. That's kind of not a lot.
The only time I ever take ads is if there's base pay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't
That-
actually
that-
want people to fucking sign up for the games that I play.
Unless the
Yeah,
sponsor's
yeah.
listening, then we do. But you know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hashtag yeah.
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, it's like
But-
I think like I don't know. I think for like smaller creators, like if there's no base pay, it's like unless you really know that you can do it and you really need the money, it's just generally not going to be worth it. Because it's like if you hit 9 people and you don't get that 10th one, you're not getting paid.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
You
You're
basically
fucked.
just
You
advertise for free. And
Yeah.
I
made
will
9
say-
people play without getting paid. So
Twitch and Streamlabs have integrated their like ad service, and like I think like almost everything has like at least a little bit of base pay, so you're not wasting your time.
Yeah.
But like
It's like that's good.
wait,
if
is
they
it
have done
Streamlabs
that.
or Stream Elements?
Stream Elements,
Yeah, Stream Elements.
whatever. Yeah, Stream
That
Elements.
guy. Yeah. I was gonna say, I think Streamlabs is still like publicly like frowned upon because of I think they leaked information or they did something, or I think they stole their whole API from another company, like their whole like
Yeah.
interface and like how it works.
I
Like
don't know.
they did something that was not great, and a lot of people jumped ship.
I still use their OBS though.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I use
Okay,
Stream
yeah,
Elements
it's like
everything,
I'm looking
personally.
at these and most okay, I wouldn't say most. Some of them have a base pay. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
a Raid Shadow Legend. Okay, this is way better than it was like 6 months ago even or whatever. Like
I think
it's
they've
still
been
not, like, great.
incentivizing a lot better.
yeah, it's like okay, it's like this one is like base pay plus I could get gifted subs and there's like a $1 max payout
Allegedly.
if you hit all the highest numbers, which you never will.
Yeah.
That's
There's
the
a
thing. Is
Roblox
like,
one. Get me on that.
well, it's like the Roblox. I'm sure the Roblox one has a little bit of fucking base pay anyway.
It doesn't. But also, it's
Oh,
like the Roblox
Mine
ones.
does.
Yeah. Well, that's I mean that's the difference between like a small streamer. I mean, I don't even
Yeah.
stream anymore, but like a small streamer
Yeah.
and like a partnered streamer who goes live frequently and fucking gets viewers.
Mhm.
Like, also, I will say the Roblox one is mobile only, which is just already
That
cool.
is the other thing, is that like it's all the things have weird little
Stipulations.
stipulations on how to download it. Like there are people like, can I download it on mobile? It's like, no, you have to download it on the computer.
You have to do it
Yep.
through the computer on this link, or else I don't get the credit for it. And then you need to play a new account. It can't be an existing account. You can't live outside of the U.S. or Canada.
You can't have already played it before.
Yeah, it's like,
If they know that you played it on this IP before, you get shot and killed.
yeah, like, dude, there was an era. This was like way before they were like paying base rates. But there was one that they did for Fortnite, where all you had to do is play Fortnite for two hours one day, 2 hours another day. They would give $50 to literally anybody with a pulse, and they lost so much money. But they had so many people playing in the Fortnite section, so it's like, who really won? All I know is that they do not pay out for you to just play Fortnite anymore. Like, you have to have new signups on Fortnite now, which is like,
Yeah.
which means they lost a shitload of money if that was the case. Think about how many people who are Twitch affiliates and or just regular people. Like, I don't even think you need to be an affiliate. I think you could just be like a person who just streamed it normally and make $50 as
Yeah.
long as you're signed up with it. You know?
I
Yeah.
think, dude, the affiliate program is so good and so bad. Because, like, it just incentivizes anyone to go live. And, like, it should incentivize anyone to go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there are so many people who, like, have gone live for 2 months, had people gift them 50 subs, and then just don't even fucking stream anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
because people are like, you know what, I'm going to support you in what you're doing and show you that I'm supporting you. Just don't go live anymore.
Cool. Thanks for lunch for the next few days, buddy. Bye bye
Yeah.
forever.
But-
That one of my friends in real life kind of did that. Like, not really. It's like he would go live like once every like few months just playing Apex or whatever.
Mhm.
And like just randomly a guy came into his chat and was like, I'll give you $10 for every kill you get in this game.
Ooh.
And he got fucking like
Locked
9
in.
kills or something. So the guy gave him fucking $90 and he was like, holy shit, bro, thanks. And then he like never went live again. But like he already wasn't
come
going
up.
live. Like that was
Yeah.
easy to deduce. Like I think it's definitely more fucked up if like you're going live every day for like a week and then someone donates you a bunch of money and you never go live again. But like you can tell if someone goes lives a lot. Like it tells you, like you can see their
You
VODs
can look at the
usually or
schedule
clips or
and
whatever.
you can see when people
Yeah.
actually stream.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
Yeah.
one section I actually do love, because then you're like, huh, this person I actually like to watch hasn't been live in a while. Let me go look. And then you look at the schedule and it'll say last live like 3 months ago, you're like, what? Like,
Oh shit,
dude,
yeah.
the person I love their content, it just hasn't been live in forever. Like, I hope they're okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
like, I take little
it's a
breaks
good-
here and there, and people check in on me, which is nice. Which means like I know that I have like a community that
Yeah, same.
wants me live and wants me in their space. But
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I like to. I don't know. Being consistent is super. I like being consistent about it because then people. I don't know. People expect that you're live. They know that you're live around that time. Like
Being
Feels
consistent
nice
in any
to have, like,
way is
routine.
great in terms of
yeah,
growth. Like, growth is not linear, but it's just like you're gonna grow. If you're live all the time, you're gonna grow. Like, statistically, you will gain more than losing more, unless you're just doing like things that are vastly unhealthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Being consistent, just being personable, like you want to have a great environment for people to be in, like not flaming people who go. Like, there's some streamers in the RuneScape section who just will flame you as soon as you like say one word, which is crazy to me. I don't even understand how those people like be operating, but like, just
Yeah.
be yourself. That's all that matters, and that goes for anybody who watches, who wants to stream. Like, you should just try it, but also,
Unless you're an asshole, then be
Yeah.
someone else.
unless you're a
Just
fucking dickhead,
Be,
then don't.
be a
then
different
don't.
person.
Yeah, re-roll. Like, I don't know. But no, but like, seriously, I don't know. I think it's I think everybody should try it, should try streaming and or content creation in general, and then see if you like it or not. And then,
just not in the RuneScape section. Stay away from that shit.
well, the thing with the
Yeah.
RuneScape section is it's so saturated now. Like, it's so hard to even break through as a small creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, like any
I mean, I don't know,
advantage you can
streaming-
take to the streaming, like having your friends hang out on your stream will help you. So tell your friends.
That's the thing is like streaming. You can't just go live.
No,
If you're 0 followers, new guy, you can't just go live.
that's just like
Dude, part of why I
luck
stopped
thing.
streaming, like probably a bigger part actually, is so why I stopped streaming is because my Discord and my Twitch broke. So like no one sees when I'm fucking live anymore. So it made it impossible for like friends and shit to know that I was live.
I don't even know
And,
if
like,
mine works.
It does. It does.
Okay.
I see when you're live all the time, and I
Yeah.
end up going lurk or whatever.
I think I
But, like-
found out why that was happening, unless it was.
Really?
Did you have streamer mode pop up on your Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Because what happened was I
Yeah.
disabled my streamer mode, and then my whole Twitch thing went away. So I think it was something with
Yeah.
streamer mode
It's
fucking it
wi-
up.
I think it's actually really dumb how Discord like displays it because if you have the streamer mode thing on, you
it
don't get
shows it.
notifications. You can't
Yeah.
fucking click settings, so you can't do anything. But then if you disable it,
Doesn't show
like-
you're live anymore.
it doesn't show you live. It doesn't treat you like you're live anymore, which is
Yeah.
fair, I guess. But like,
It's just stupid.
There
and then you
should-
can't,
there should be, like, a
re-enable
middle
it till you
ground.
Close it.
mhm.
It's very
Yeah, there should
weird.
definitely be a middle ground where like you can still manage your settings or whatever, but like I don't know, but like there's a setting I think somewhere that like you can hide your Discord completely from like your stream or from OBS. And like I think that's fine. It's like let me turn that on but be able to have streamer mode off. And like you still see that I'm fucking live. It's like I just yeah. I don't know, it's just annoying. But no, I like even now streamer mode is on. I see everyone's name as
I mean,
your name in Discord is
it
you
says
dot
it
dot
as soon
dot.
as you open OBS.
Yeah. Yep. At the top, and then I clear the notification because it's annoying seeing the purple bar across the top of my screen.
I mean, I don't know, I disabled it for this because I mean,
Yeah.
not
Valid.
Really.
Really valid. So valid.
We're not streaming right now because we're on the Terminally Online podcast. Guys, subscribe to us. Follow us in the
Subscribe.
comments, in the description.
I don't stream.
He doesn't stream, but you should still follow it anyways.
Sometimes
True.
Alex streams randomly. You never know.
He went live the other day,
That
and I
is
felt
true.
so bad because I didn't know you went live. Then I was like, "Fuck! I missed the Alex stream." Fuck.
Dude, I tried. Okay, the game that I played on stream like a week ago,
Mhm.
I had so much fun playing it, and then I tried to play it off stream, and I'm like, why is this so much more boring now? Like, it's still fun, but it's like significantly less fun than when I was live, and like
it's
that feeling
so much
fucking
more fun
sucks.
to play a game solo when you're live.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But like, yeah. So if you want me to stream fucking Lat or the first Berserker Kazan, fucking let me
Click
know.
that
That,
link
game,
in the
actually buy
bio.
that game is hard as fuck. That game is harder than any game I've ever played fucking ever. Like the last boss in Elden Ring, it was equated to the third boss in this game. It was like the third actual monster you fought, and I spent like 2.5 hours fucking fighting that guy,
Dude,
and he got
yeah.
nerfed. He got
Can I
nerfed
just-
because he was too hard.
Can I just say, I like the Elden Ring games, but they're too easy to me.
It's like, yeah, I remember I talked to our friend Jake specifically about your playthroughs of the games, and it's like, I think it was just like the builds that you did, or the fact that you were able to get like every little thing before every like boss encounter. So you were like as physically prepared as you could be for like every boss, but like from what I gather, at least most people don't do that. Like they just like they do whatever and like they go to the boss.
Yeah.
And like
I don't know. It's like
hard.
I want to explore the game and play the game, not just fucking hold the W key and.
I think the way how you played it is the right way. Where like it just depends on the type of player you are. Like you could just do the objective and follow it, and then make it really hard, or you can go around and unlock the shit that's actually good for your account. You know.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Because like I remember when I played Dark Souls 1, like. I mean, I was obviously playing that all in one go, so it forced me to like just go. So like things were a lot fucking harder because I had fucking half the HP and like heals and shit. So it was like, and like, I would argue that that's the right way to play the game because it actually adds in like the difficulty, which is kind of what makes those games is the fucking difficulty, and like. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely feel like you kind of got robbed in a way because like you
it's
had
not that
everything.
I didn't like the games. It's just that like I would go into a boss, and I don't know. I'm also really good at timing things.
Yeah.
Like one of my fucking most autistic quirks is that I can just feel like a 0.6 second cycle on RuneScape. I just like the second that I understand like the timing on something, I'll never forget the timing on something. So, like.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. It's like those games are fun. Those games are fun, and I don't know. But also like I don't think that Elden Ring was that fun. Like it was fun when we played it together, but it was also really easy because we're doing the co-op mod.
Yeah,
I mean it was easy until that fucking that second boss.
Like the bosses were like
they
hard.
Had fucking
there
more
were still
HP
bosses.
and.
Yeah, it's like the bosses are still bosses, but everything that wasn't the bosses was just it felt like nothing.
It's like the fact that you can distract aggro like changes the whole like encounter versus being solo.
Kind of, yeah. It's like it would, yeah. I don't know, but like my big issue with Elden Ring is that it is open world. I think the fact that it's open world fucking ruins the game for me personally, because like there's so much dead space in between everything.
Yeah, that's a new concept to those type of Souls-like games.
I mean, the thing is, like, they made it so open world because they have the 200 plus bosses, right? And you're supposed to go explore and find.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this area? Oh, there's a boss in here. Oh, this guy fucked me up.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I like the linear like progression, not progression, but like the linear map more, and like having ways that like the map like intertwines with each other, like you unlock shortcuts and shit like that. Like, I think that's cool.
Dark Souls 1 and 3 they're like half open worldy.
It's like it was I wouldn't say it was open world, but it was like a map, like I explained, where like a lot of shit intertwines.
It's like a Pokemon map.
Yes, there's multiple ways to like get to a place.
Yeah.
And like that feels really nice compared to just having to be able to walk wherever the fuck, and like you could be going nowhere and like you would never know. I don't know. But First Berserker of Kazan has that map layout.
Super fucking cool.
That game is fucking awesome. It feels so good, and it is so unbelievably difficult for the bosses. Like I maybe I'll go live with it again so I can actually like play on it and like focus it, but we'll see.
Click the button, go live.
Maybe.
Guys, follow us in the description. We're gonna click the live button. Guys, we're a content creator group, and we make content, and we go live, and we make YouTube videos sometimes, and we do stuff, and yeah, consider it.
And subscribe to the Terminally Online podcast.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
You should do these things.
We're bringing weekly content to you.
Check out the Patreon. A new Patreon upload from Alex. I think we talked about it last week. I don't remember. But...
Yeah, it's fully on Patreon. It dropped this Saturday. We're recording on Monday, and this is going to drop Wednesday. But if you haven't checked it out yet, guys, subscribe to the Patreon. It's the lowest tier. I think it's $5, but we're going to be dropping little tidbits here and there. We'll
Mhm.
probably start doing some exclusive content on there to sort of incentivize it a little bit more in terms of like making it worth the money being spent. But all of the money that goes to the Patreon helps support the editing, making things available every week. It is a little bit time consuming to make things happen, even though it's like an hour of us yapping. Like you got to edit in stuff. You got to actually like publish things, like make it like actually like rank to like spending the effort to do it. I will say is very difficult, like, and it's mentally taxing, but it does support me. So like to help things.
It also just
go
lets us
up.
know that you're fucking with us.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Like,
Do you
hella,
fuck with
so.
us?
Yeah,
It's fuck with me Friday. It's not
I'll
Friday.
I'll do a
but-
little pop-up of Alex's episode just to give you a little teaser of what to expect.
I have a message for all three of you guys, okay? Your tweets fucking suck. Like, they suck so bad. That is precisely why I brought you here today. You see, you guys, you choose on a near daily basis to make my timeline in your own little game. And now I've taken your little game and your timelines and I made it into my own little game. A game that we're calling Why Would You Hit Send?
I have a feeling I'm not gonna do well.
But if you haven't seen it yet, consider the Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch that. Watch that now. Do it. What's $5? You don't have $5 fucking dollars?
$5 a month.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love that meme.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
banger. Guys, I have to poop so bad.
yeah.
Dude, you should go poop probably. It's like
Okay,
we can,
fine.
it's like we can wrap it up. We can wrap it up.
Yeah, we can call it.
Dude, it's been a
It's been 7 hours.
It's been a hot
7
80 minutes.
hours. No, guys.
Have fun fucking editing that, asshole. Later.
Yeah.
I've been recording this. Since last night. Have fun.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. We love you. Make sure to follow us in the description. Subscribe to the podcast if you're watching us on Spotify. Please rate the podcast.
Watching us on Spotify. Idiot.
Yeah.
Dude, why you keep doing the K-pop heart?
Bro, I love doing this. The K-pop love heart. I spam this shit in my Twitch chat. I'm like, drop a K-pop love heart if you got it.
That's so awesome.
XQCO. People love that shit. All right, guys. See you guys next episode. Are you throwing up Crip? Like, what?
No, man, it's half a heart. Someone
It's
else has
half
to
a
make
heart.
it.
Who's next to you
Dude,
on
you
your
are.
screen? Am I over here?
Somebody.
Yeah. Dude.
Depends on if
So-
Mason's
it's
in
like-
the bottom or
He's
the
just
top.
gonna
or
edit
right
it,
of
and it's gonna be.
It's
we're all
gonna be you.
reversed.
You,
and we're gonna make social-
you with the social banner. You're gonna be doing half a heart with the social banner.
God damn it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you all. Take care. Hugs and kisses.
You're the best. We
Tell
love
someone
you.
you love them today. If you're listening to this and you made it to the end, tell someone you love them. All right. Later, guys.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.